Okay guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to connect your water line to your refrigerator. You need this thing right here. You could get this in Lowe's or Home Depot. And you also need this connection right here. Notice I freeze the video so you could take a picture of it, all that you need. Please hit the subscribe button to my page. You support the small YouTube channel. It's very appreciated. And don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Just smash it. Okay, first thing you're going to do, you're going to go under your sink and you're going to turn the water off. This is underneath your kitchen sink, okay? This is an easy do-it-yourselfer. Do the water line. It's very easy. Now you're going to connect these fittings just like this. You're going to put the adapter on one end, and then you're going to make sure it's fitted tight. Make sure it's fitted tight. Now this adapter, I think it's 3/8 inches to 1/4 inches. The line that runs through your refrigerator is majority of the time 1/4 inches, okay? Now this white line that I have, it came with the refrigerator. For this specific video, this refrigerator is a Samsung refrigerator, but this method works for any brand if you need the water line going to your refrigerator because you have a water dispenser at the front, or you need water to go to your refrigerator because you need to make ice. Okay, so now you're gonna unscrew the other end. So basically this is a three-way. You're turning your water connection underneath the bottom into a two-way. Sorry, not a three-way, a two-way. So we're gonna put the bottom half connected to the bottom of your pipe, and the other half goes to your refrigerator. As you can see, I like wearing gloves because my hands is kind of soft. It's kind of on the soft side. If your hands are soft like me, gloves would be a good job. And I like using the vice grip when I'm doing this because I don't have to squeeze it when I'm turning. I just lock it and I turn it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Please, if you have any questions, do not be afraid to ask me in the comment section below. Some of my subscribers have been sending me emails. Emails work too also, or you can find me on Instagram and you can shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'll be happy to answer you as fast as I can. So now we're going to tighten the line. You want to make sure that all your lines are tight because you don't want to have a water leak unless you want to turn your kitchen into a pool. Then you got to make sure that the lines are tight. Okay, once your lines are tight, now we move on to step 2. Now step 2, you're going to unscrew your water line that leads to your kitchen sink cold side. Make sure this is the cold side of your kitchen sink water line because you need cold water to go to your refrigerator, okay? Once you unscrew that side, you're going to fish the line that's going to be run to your refrigerator. You could, if there's no hold, you could pierce a hole. In this situation, I have a hole there. This is an apartment, and so, it already has kind of the setup for this. There's a hole right there. I think that's the gas line that runs right there. So I'm fishing the water line through the hole. Make sure it's back on the other end. You can see it, and you're gonna take your hand. You're gonna pull it, so you get a little room, a little leeway. And you pull it. You pull the line towards you. Okay. All right. So after that, we go back in there, and we're gonna connect our two-way splitter to your water line. See, very easy, very easy. It doesn't get any, you don't need a plumber for this. You can save a couple of $100. Then you're gonna connect your sink back to the top of that water line. See how easy it is? You use your fingers to start the threading first. After you start it with your fingers, then you could use a vice grip or a pliers. Now, this part of the line, this part is what we're gonna use to connect it. We have a joiner right here that connects the line because what happened is in this apartment the fridge is on the opposite side, so I'm actually gonna have to run this line on the roof for this customer. So I have a joiner to make the line longer. If your fridge is not on the opposite side, you probably don't need a joiner. You'll probably have enough room and enough length to do your thing. So now we're gonna connect the joiner to the other line that comes from the bottom of your sink. You started off with your hands. As soon as you catch the thread in, you're going to get your vice grip or you're going to get your pliers, whichever one you're comfortable using. Me personally, as I said before, I like using a vice grip because I just clamp it on there and it doesn't move. So I put the vice grip there, then I'm going to use the pliers for the other side. And you got to make sure it's tight, people. Please tighten it very tight. You don't want to have a leak. Leaks are bad. Leaks are very bad. Okay? So you tighten. And as I said, we're joining the lines together to give us more length to run to the back of your refrigerator. And once that's done, you want to run a test. You want to make sure that water is coming through your line. Okay, so you want to put the line inside your kitchen sink to run this test. Go underneath your kitchen sink and turn your cold side water valve on. And when you turn the cold side water valve on, you want to examine the area to make sure that you have no leak. That's important. So lefty loosey, righty tighty. So we go to the left, loosen it up, and we're going to check all the joints. So you look at the joint right there where it's joined together, there's no leak. We look at the end of the line, there's water shooting out. That's good. No leak coming out right there. Run your fingers underneath it. You could get some napkins, put it on there. There's no leak. You're good to go. You're on the right path. I'm turning you into a plumber with this video. You got to check out, inspect this area, make sure there's no leak, no water dripping, no small drips, nothing at all. Okay? Once you verify that there's no leak, we're going to turn this pipe back off. Okay? Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button if you're still here. If I've helped you so far, please hit the subscribe button. All right. So now we're going to the back of the refrigerator. The back of the refrigerator for this fridge comes with a water line attached to it. But because we have our own water line, we're going to disconnect this blue line from the back of the valve, the back of your fridge, okay? And this specific model does not have a water dispenser at the front. It only has an ice maker. So we're going to unscrew this water line that comes with the fridge. You could use this water line. You're just going to need a joiner to join it to whatever line that you ran from underneath your sink. But for this purpose of the video, we don't need this water line. So we're going to unscrew it. Then you got to pull it out. Okay? Let me put the camera right here to sit down so you can see the handle. You're going to hold the valve down while you pull so you don't bend it. And you're just going to rack it until you get it out. And it's out. You can see? All right. So this is your connection to your refrigerator. We're going to stick the line on that little pointy part. That's going to stop it from leaking. And then we're going to tighten it. Make sure it's tight. You start off with your hands first, but you're not going to be finished with your hands. You get your pliers or you get your vice grip and make sure it's tight and secure. Okay, so I got my pliers right here and I'm making sure it's tight. When you're tightening the water line on your valve, you need to hold your valve in place because it can be bent and it will be bent, and that will not be good for you. You're going to have to replace the valve, and that's going to cost you a couple $100. Okay, so you tighten it. Make sure it's tight till you can't go no more. And once you've tightened it, then you're going to turn the water back on and you're going to examine that area. Make sure that there's no leak and you're going to be good to go. If you don't have a water valve at the front of your refrigerator, then you're looking to get ice. Give your refrigerator 24 hours to produce the first batch of ice. You want to put the tape on this water line, make sure it's in place. Just like they did from the factory. Keeps it in place. You know what I mean? So you don't got to worry about that. And yeah, that's it. At this point, you're just making your job neat. You've already got the line hooked up there. And once you... Okay, so as long as you got the line run, now we're going to do a leak check. We're going to turn the pipe back on underneath your sink. Remember, this line should be hooked up to the cold side, okay, guys? Turn it back on. We're going to make sure your kitchen sink pipe still works. That's good. It's working, so the water is on. Now we're going to check to make sure that there's no leak. So you look at it, look at the bottom of it, check it out. Not a drip, not a spat, and you know you're in business. Thank you for watching my video today. If I did help you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. More videos coming. Your boy, Third Person Tech. I am out.